Today, the Republic of Kenya was ushered into a new second family in the country. This is after Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki took the oath of office as the new deputy president after the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. The scenes at the Kenyatta International Convention Center, the KICC, were today graced by a new second lady. For Professor Kithure Kindiki, the Kenyan people are aware of him and they know his profile. But who is this lady? The lady who is the wife to Professor Kithure Kindiki and the new second lady of the Republic of Kenya, taking up the role that was recently held by Rigathi Gachagua's wife, Madam or Pastor Dorcas Rigathi Gachagua. Here is the profile of the wife to Kithure Kindiki. This will now surprise you of the unknown facts about this lady. While giving out a speech, Professor Kithure Kindiki, as the new deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, he recognized his wife's sacrifice into making him the public servant that he has become, and also a contribution towards him becoming the new deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. As Deputy President Kithure Kindiki walked up the dais to take his oath of office at KICC on Friday, in too was his spouse, Joyce Njagi Kindiki, marking her first major public appearance. Donning a cream-colored skirt, suit, and modest heels, Joyce stood by her husband's side holding the Constitution firmly throughout the ceremony conducted by Judiciary Chief of Registrar Frida Mokaya. After taking an oath, Kindiki thanked his wife in his speech, commending her sacrifices and unwavering support. And I quote him, "I want to thank my wonderful wife, Joyce, a woman who sacrificed her career of her own to raise our three children, Imani, Emma, and Mwende," he said. "Many days and nights of my absence in service to this nation were made possible by her support." Despite her husband's prominence, Joyce has largely remained out of the public eye. Married to Kithure Kindiki in the year 2001, she has maintained a private life. Her profile on LinkedIn reveals that she is a senior lecturer in the Department of Chemistry at the University of Nairobi, where she has worked since the year 2014. With a bachelor's degree, a master's, and a PhD in environmental chemistry, Joyce has dedicated nearly 3 decades to academia. Now, what will surprise you mostly is that Joyce Kindiki is even learned more than her husband Kithure Kindiki. We all know that Kithure Kindiki holds a degree in law, another degree, and a PhD in law, in international law also. But it is not a surprise that he is married to such a lady. Madam, or let me say Dr. Joyce Njagi holds a PhD in environmental chemistry. This makes her the most learned second lady to have ever existed in the Republic of Kenya. Not only second lady, even there is no first lady in the Republic of Kenya. All over the 5 first ladies that have been in power since Kenya got independence, there is none of them that has had the qualifications in academic like this lady has. Joyce holds she holds the title of a doctor. She goes by the name of Dr. Joyce Njagi Kindiki. Joyce now steps into the role previously held by Dorcas Gachagua, who championed courses for the boy child and drug rehabilitation. Previously, between 2017 and 2022, Rachel Ruto, as second lady, led women's empowerment initiatives through the Joyful Women organization JOYWO, As Dr. Joyce Kindiki assumes this new position, many are curious to see what initiatives she will champion in support of Kenya's social causes. Joyce and Kindiki together, they are blessed with three children, as you heard. Kindiki mentioned them, but the children were not made public. Remember, when Ruto became the deputy president, his kids were a matter of public scrutiny because they had been known to the public even before he became a DP. Not only that, when Rigathi Gachagua took office, his two sons, Kevin and Keith, were also blasted into the public limelight. But Joyce Kindiki, together with his husband Kithure Kindiki, they have decided to keep their children out of the public limelight. Now, the reason why they are doing this is not because uh, they don't want their children to be in the public limelight, but the children of Kithure Kindiki, the eldest kid to Kithure Kindiki, is currently at 23 years old, and he was blessed with only daughters. So he is playing a very crucial role in trying to keep his kids out of the public limelight because the other two have not even attained the age of becoming adults. Only one is an adult. This makes him one of the youngest deputy presidents or vice president to have ever taken over the office of the deputy president, ruling out Josephat Karanja, who became a deputy president at his late 30s. Now, getting back to Madam Joyce Gatiria, when you look at her profile, or when you dig deep into the facts about this lady, you will discover a lot. It is believed that her, together with Kithure Kindiki, met while Kithure Kindiki was a teacher, and even then he was also furthering his studies at the University of Nairobi. Now, getting back to Joyce, Kindiki married Joyce Njagi Gatiria in the year 2001. They were blessed with three children. The both of them have careers that really speaks for themselves. Kindiki entered into public service in the year 2008 when he was appointed Secretary for the National Cohesion and Reconciliation. He resigned after 3 months, citing a lack of political will to resettle victims of the 2007 post-election violence. Gained national prominence when Ruto appointed him to his legal team during the International Criminal Court (ICC) trial. Now, when we speak about this lady in comparison to the former second lady, Dorcas Rigathi Gachagua, this tells you that even she is overqualified to hold that position, which means now Joyce is going to exit from uh, her role as a lecturer at the University of Nairobi, where she currently teaches chemistry, because she's a lecturer of chemistry. So she is going to leave that role and assume a role as the second lady. Now, being a second lady, you are also thrusted into the limelight several times. People trying to scrutinize your projects, how you look and how you carry yourself, how you speak. Now, remember, the reason why many people loved Dorcas is because Dorcas and Mama Rachel Ruto came into office with this umbrella of a prayerful government. This is a pastor and the other one was an evangelist. Remember, Dorcas studied theology, which is related to issues of preaching, and also apart from that, she is said to have studied economics, where she left, where she was working to continue helping run the Gashagua's business empire. On the other side, Mama Rachel Ruto studied education, but even before she could begin a career, she got engaged and married to William Ruto. They started their ministry as evangelists before Ruto got into politics. So she has never gotten a chance, and I mean a concrete chance, to exercise a career as a teacher. But when it comes to Madam Joyce, she has interacted with a lot of students. She has nurtured and taught many. And apart from that, she's learned more than Kedora Kindiki, the man that you all view as a very learned fella. Imagine his wife, Joyce, is learned more than him. What is your take in regards to this new second family that we have been given as a country? Leave